Yeah, children, am I audible to you, children?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Yeah, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay, right. Yeah, what are the things we are discussing just before about sample space and right. Then there is one more question to you. A bag contains 2 red and 3 blue balls. Suppose a bag contains red balls is 2 red balls and 3 blue balls. Write sample space. Find the probability of picking a blue ball from a bag. Probability of picking a blue ball from a bag. Yes.
3/5.
3/5. What is the sample space, Nana? Sample space is nothing but
The number of outcomes.
how many number of outcomes total? Yes, total how many number of outcomes are there? Yes. What are the total possible outcomes here, children? That's nothing but sample space. Total possible outcomes are one is
5.
another red, maybe 2 times red, 3 times blue. What is sample space they're asking means you can write like black, blue. This is the sample space for the given. Next one. Yeah, a card is drawn from a standard pack of 52 playing cards. What is the probability of that the card is a king? Yes, there are a card is drawn from a standard pack of 52 playing cards. Yes, you know, the other day also I discussed the same. In 52, what are the different types of cards we have today? Yes, in 52, what are the different types of cards we have? I will say the other day I gave. Ashrita, are you there in the classroom?
Yes, ma'am.
There are 26 what type of cards and 26 of what?
Red
26
26,
red and
black
26
26.
black.
Yes, red and black. In that red and black, what again? Yes.
Ma'am, into spades, diamonds. No, ma'am. Red is hearts and diamonds.
Very good. Picture cards and number. What are picture cards? What are number cards? 0 to 9, right?
Yes, ma'am.
0 to 9 or 10?
Ma'am, it's 10.
Okay, 0 to 10. Is it 0 to 10 or 1 to 10? Children?
It's 1 to 10.
1 to 10. Very good. 1 to 10. So 10 cards are over. And what other cards we have? 3 picture cards. What are those 3 picture cards?
King, queen, and jack.
Very good. King, queen, and jack. So king, queen, and jack means how you supposed to take your what is our question in a card? A card of drawn from the standard pack of 52 cards. What is the probability of getting a card is king? They are not asking about
4/52.
Very good. 4/52. 4/52. So 4/52 can be simplified, can be reduced again? Yes. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am, it could be.
Yes, for 1s or for 3s. What is the probability of getting a king?
1/13.
13. Right. Next, to find the probability of getting the other day I gave this is very clearly 52 cards, how it is distributed. I gave. So who will give that distribution, children? I didn't get any answer from the students. So they're simply thinking and seeing my face. Yes. Who will give? Other day I gave 52. 52 in that there are red and blue color cards. In that
26, 26.
in 26, how again red distributed? Please. Who will
Ma'am, picture cards and number cards.
picture cards and number cards? Very good. How many picture cards? How many number cards?
Ma'am, 3 picture cards
Okay.
and
6 picture cards, ma'am, in that.
Then,
If
10.
so 13 only, but 26 you're supposed to split up, right?
ma'am,
Yes, ma'am, in that 13 will be
20 number
cards
cards.
and 13 will be
Very good. Come on, continue.
diamonds.
Very good. Same thing, whatever the thing happens for this, same thing other side. What is that? Please let me know, student. How you got 4 by 52? Just now one student said the 4 kings. If you take randomly the card, how you get? Sahu, are you there in the classroom?
Ma'am, that is because in each shape there is only one king.
Exactly. Exactly.
So there are 4 shapes, so it will be 4 kings.
4 by 52. That's nothing but 1 by 13. Good. Next one. Okay, these are the simple questions you have. Very simple, children. You can try. And the simple event and compound event. This is very, very important for you. What is simple event? Any event, whatever the event. An event, a simple event is an event of a single outcome that makes the event. For example, if you take a coin, toss a coin. We know that there are only 2 possible outcomes. What is that?
Head, tails.
Head or tail.
Head and tail.
And there is only one possibility of each of the maybe head will happen or tail will happen. So this is a simple event. This is simple event. Suppose let me take with a compound event. What is compound event? Compound event is a combination of 2 or more simple events, children. Let me give one example here. Combination of 1 or 2 simple events. Thus, a compound event, there are more than one favorable outcomes that makes event. For example, a die. You take a die and toss the any numbers from 1 to 6. So yes or no, children, if you throw a die, what is the possible outcomes? 1 to 6, any number. Then an event outcome is an odd number. Suppose if I'm asking an event that should be outcome should be an odd number, is a compound event. It's not a simple event. It's a compound event. Why I'm taking, suppose I'm asking the question like odd number. Suppose outcome is an odd number. It's in a compound event. It's not a simple event. Why? Yes, children, please. What is simple event and compound event? Simple event, I gave one example. If you take a coin, only 2 possibility, head or tail. Suppose I am taking a dice, you take and throw, toss a die. There is possibilities to get 1 to 6. If I'm asking a question like, what is the possibility of getting an odd number? That is a compound event. It's not a simple event. It's a compound event. Why it is a compound event, children? Why it is a compound event?
Ma'am, because from 3 options only one can come.
Very good, very good. There are 3 favorable outcomes. 1, 3, 5. Those are the 3 favorable outcomes that makes an event. Yes or no, children? It's not a simple. So it's a compound event. That's why it's a compound event. Please remember the things, children. There are 3 favorable outcomes to make as a odd number. That's why it is a compound event. Compound event. This is the major difference between simple event and compound event. Next, we'll go with examples here. Classify the following events as simple or compound. Suppose one example I'm giving here. Selecting a girl student from the class having 12 girls and 18 boys. There are 12 girls and 18 boys 18 boys in the class. I'm selecting a girl students from the class. Is a simple event or compound event? Please let me know.
Compound.
Why it is compound? I'm telling why it is compound. I'm telling it's a simple event.
When the total class strength is 30, so if we choose girls, it will be 12 by 30, and but only one favorable outcome will come in that 12.
Exactly. So we are very clear, Krista. The number of girls are given, number of boys are given. Total 12 plus 18, 30. In that you need to select a girl student from the class. Is nothing but only one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Is only one, right? So it's a simple event. It's not a compound event, children. Suppose my question, this is first question. And second question in that, you just see, drawing two balls from your draw different colors from your bag contain, there are two red balls, two red balls, two red, and three green, and four blue balls. Four blue balls. My question is, you need to draw two balls of different colors from the bag. Drawing two balls of different colors from the bag. I didn't give anything, only drawing two balls of different colors. Is it a
Ma'am,
simple?
complex.
Very good. Complex or compound event? It's not a simple. I'm asking the question here. Drawing two balls from different colors from the bag.
Ma'am, different colors is different. I mean, difficult.
Difficult. That's why drawing different. It's a simple. It's not a simple event. It's a compound event. Suppose another question. Drawing a red marble from a bag containing the. This is once again very simple task, children. By seeing only you can understand the question. Drawing a red marble from a bag contains eight green marbles and 10 red marbles. 10 red marbles. So from this bag,
Ma'am, it is simple.
it's a simple red marble. You are collecting a red marble from the bag. It's very simple event. Why? Because how many marbles are there in the bag? There are 18 marbles.
18.
In that red marble you are collecting. Yes?
Ma'am, 5 by 9 are the chances.
Very good. 5 by 9. 5 by 9. So it is
Probability.
suppose one more question. You please find out whether it is simple event or complex event or compound event. When two dice tossed together, the event of getting the number on them when their sum is 9. Two dice. If you suppose that this is
Ma'am, it's clearly compound.
exactly, it's a compound because there are two dice I'm taking and I toss two dice together. An event of getting on the sum should be equal.
Sum of the 9 is really very difficult.
Sum should be 9 is really it's a difficult. So it's a compound event. And like that you need to identify whether given event is what type of event, whether it is simple or compound event. Yes. Next one. Now we'll go with probability of simple and compound events. So how the questions will be in the examination. A box contains keys numbered from 1 to 20. There is a big box you have. In that 1 to 20 keys, you numbered keys. It contains keys numbered from 1 to 20. What is the probability of drawing the key number 7? What is the probability of drawing the key number 7? Yes. There are what two numbers, children? 1 to 20. 1 to 20 numbers. There are 1 to 20. So in that, what your question is, what is the probability of drawing? What is the probability of drawing a key numbered, a probability of drawing key numbered 7? You need to find.
1 by 20.
Very good. 1 by 20. It's very simple, children. Whatever the 1 by 20. Very good. 1/20. Is it, so you know, sample space to all possible outcomes, you know, here 20 possible outcomes. In that, what is the favorable number of outcomes you have? 1. So it's 1/20. Suppose the question here, if 3 coins are tossed together, there are 3 coins, first coin, second coin, third coin. 3 coins are tossed together. What is the probability of getting at most 2 heads? What is the probability of getting at most 2 heads?
Ma'am, 2/3.
No? No? Very, very interesting question it is.
Ma'am, repeat the question again once.
3 coins tossed together. What is the probability of getting at most 2 heads? At most 2 heads. At most, you see children, when I'm taking a first coin, suppose head and tail. Second, what happens children? In second coin, it may be head, it may be tail. Yes or no? So in third coin, what happens children? In third coin again, it may be head, it may be tail. Suppose what outcome we can happen from this? What kind? I think either head. In 3 coins means head, or it may
Tail,
head,
tail.
tail, head, tail, or
Tail, tail.
very
Head,
good.
tail,
Head, tail, head,
Head,
tail, head, or
tail,
Tail, head, head.
tail, head, very good, or tail, head, tail, very good.
head, tail.
This is the way you can see children. I'm just giving one example. The same way you can take here also. The same way you can take here also. If I'm taking tail, in second coin, what is the possibilities children? Either head or tail. Again, in third coin, what happens? Maybe it is head or tail. Maybe it is head or tail. Now possible outcomes you have to write here. Either it is tail, head first, and tail, head, tail, head, tail, and tail, head, tail, head. A last possibility, all tails only children, all tails. Our question is at most 2 heads. At most 2 heads in which cases? Please count. At most 2 heads in this case. How many cases are there children? At most 2 heads. Please. 2, 3, 4. Yes, any other? At most 2 heads.
Ma'am, that's it, ma'am. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Only 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
No children, if these are favorable outcomes, what I am writing, in this at most 2 heads make an event. How many heads are there? Just a minute. At most 2. I am not asking at most 2 heads. Heads lane events 7 heads lane events 7 just remove ఒక్క దీంట్లో మాత్రమే head లేదు. Just rest everything you have. At most head means how many possibilities we have?
7.
1, 2, 3, 7.
7 out of total number of possibles. Total number of possibles is 7/8. 7/8. Children, did you understand this question, or else can I repeat once again? The question is 3 coins tossed together. What is the probability of getting at most 2 heads? At most 2 heads. Maybe it is 1 head or.
Ma'am, I did not understand. Can you explain?
Yeah, that's why. Please listen. If I'm taking 3 coins, you just see the diagram children. First coin, if it is happens head, What is in second coin, children? Either in second coin, head or tail. In third coin, if one's head means in third coin, it is like a head or tail. If you construct like that, what are possible outcomes? What are possible outcomes, children? When three coins tossed together, head, tail, all three heads is one possible. Head, tail, head. You just see, children, head, This is first possible. Second possible is head, tail. This is second one. The same way, head, tail, head, tail, head. Third one, head, tail, tail, head, tail, tail. Like that, one pair, one. Same way for tail, second coin, you have to, with respect to, I'm taking fourth. Same way with respect to tail, you can choose again. Tail, head is one possibility, and tail, head, tail is another possibility. These are the, then tail, head, tail, tail. These are the 8 possibilities. According to our question, there, what is the probability of getting at most 2 heads? At most 2 heads means maybe 1 head or maybe 1 head or 2 heads. Maybe 1 head and 2 heads. How many possibilities are there, in favorable possibilities are there in our outcomes, in our sample space? 7 are there. Only in one condition, last condition, you see, in that case only head is not there. Rest everywhere you have at most 2, either 1 head or 2 heads. It is 7 out of 8. 7 by 8 is your required probability. Your required probability, that is nothing but probability of getting at most 2 heads. Still any doubt, children? Any doubt here? Only
No,
only the thing, when you are taking 3 coins together means you have to take, like, children, first coin, second coin, third coin. What are the possibilities? In first coin, if you take with respect to first coin, head and tail. Second coin, what are the possibilities, children? Either it happens as a head or it happens as tail. This in third coin, maybe in third coin it is a head or tail. The same way, head or tail. Like that, if you build a diagram, it is very easy for you. Now you have to write the sample space for these outcomes. So head is head is one possible, and head, tail is another possible. Head, tail is another possible. Like that, you have to construct all possible outcomes. Our required one question is, which is the probability of getting at most 2 head? At most 2 head means either 1 or 2. You can take 1 head or 2 head. In all cases, we have except last case, so that it's a 7 by 8. Next one. And there is another question. It is also a little tricky question, children. It's a spinning wheel. You just, you know what is spinning wheel, children? You are playing with the spinning wheel, yes or no?
Yes, mom.
Spinning wheel means with the colors, when you are going with shopping malls, you can see
Ma'am,
this.
the top.
Yeah. A spinning wheel, children, if you rotate, the picture shows the spinning wheel divided into 8 sectors, children. I am dividing here into 8 sectors. In that 8 sectors, 3 of these sectors are painted black. 3 of these sectors are painted black. What are painted sectors black? I will, let me write. This is one sector, right? This is another black painted. This is another sector black painted, and remaining painted as white. Remaining means how many white are painted, children? Remaining
5.
5 sectors are painted as white. 5 sectors are painted as white. My question is, list out the outcomes of getting black sector and not getting a black sector on this wheel. What is the question? List out The outcomes of getting a black sector.
Ma'am, getting a black sector is 3 by 8 and not getting is 5 by 8.
Very good. Getting a black sector is black out of how many are there, Nana? Black sectors?
Ma'am,
3.
3 by 8, which is further, which cannot be simplified. So 3
Which
by 8.
is not happening. Black sectors means
Ma'am,
I'm
5
taking
by 8.
P bar. P black sectors not means this bar is not negative thing, children. So not getting a black sector is on this wheel is not getting means 5 by 8. Or else not getting a black sector is nothing but white sector. What is the probability of getting a white sector is nothing the same, children. Probability of getting white sector.
Ma'am, not getting black means getting white.
White only because there are 2 colors in the wheel. This is the way you can go the questions also, children. Just 1 minute. I will come back. Like that, you can choose the questions. So in the next class, we will discuss, children. We'll discuss in the next class the remaining portion. I want to complete one more question. Just a minute. Are you ready to take one more question, children?
Yes, ma'am.
When you
Yes,
die
ma'am.
is thrown, what is the possible outcomes? This is very simple question, children. When a die is thrown, what are possible outcomes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes or no? Now
Yes,
my
ma'am.
question is, what is the probability of getting an even number? What is the probability of getting even number?
Ma'am, 1 by 2.
Yeah, sample
Ma'am,
space.
there are 3 even and 3 odd numbers on the dice. 1 by 2.
Yes. So it's 3. So P of getting even number is nothing but 3 by 6. It's a 1 by 2. P of getting odd number is also same, children. Whatever the it's
1 by
equally
2.
1 by 2 only. Now another question. What is the probability of getting a number less than 5? Probability of getting number less than 5. Less
Ma'am,
than
2 by 3.
5. Less than 5.
2 by 3, ma'am.
Very good, Nana. Less than 5 means how many chances you have?
4 chances.
4 out of
4, that means 4 by 6, which is 2 by 3.
it's 2 by 3. Wonderful. That's the different questions you can get in the examination. Remaining, there are a few more some complex bits are there. Children, we'll discuss.
Ma'am, there was one question of probability in FITG exam. It was very simple, but it was of toss only, I think. The coin.
Okay, okay. Just
Ma'am,
before
I have
one,
a doubt.
3 coins tossed together. That is only little complex, children. Rest of the bits
Yes,
very
ma'am. That's very
Rest in your level, it's very simple. Coming to the 11th grade
Hmm.
only, I'm getting that varieties of questions will happen. Even I'm not sure whether 10th class also that much. Sometimes in the competitive examinations, students are too genius. Nowadays, they are testing little bit tricky questions also. 3G examination, how the question is in probability, Sahu?
Ma'am, there was, I think, just one question and it was very easy one.
Okay, oh, right. That's all for the day, children. We'll discuss.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
ma'am, they
please.
gave a link to register for Akash, right, ma'am?
Yeah, please, children, do register for the exam because even I saw in the newspaper also, it's a national level. Some talent exam is going to conducting. It is taken by Akash. Please register.
Ma'am, I tried to register and
Hmm.
I've chosen online, but it is asking a center, ma'am, but there is no center to choose.
No, children, it's online, complete online
Yes,
examination.
ma'am. Ma'am, I'm saying that I've chosen it online, but
Hmm.
in somehow I'm not able to
It will not
register it,
work
ma'am.
for Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, ma'am.
Oh, state you need to mention.
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am. That it will not work for Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. We can select any other state also, ma'am. There will be no problem in that.
Okay, only AP and Telangana state is not selected.
Yes, ma'am.
Why it is happening, children?
ma'am, I've
Yes.
selected Telangana, Andhra, but I didn't get it.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, if it is, please, if you need any support, also call to Manoj sir, he will support, or else call to Rahul sir, children. Take them support and please enroll the examination. You came to know where you are, what different varieties of questions you can see that a competitive spirit, what type of questions are happening. Actually, even I heard about the examination, the teachers are also discussing. It's really interesting. Please, if it is possible, you can enroll the exam, children. Please do that. If any difficulties you are facing while enrolling, also please call me, or else call to Manoj sir, or else call to Rahul sir also. Technically, they will support children.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, please do that. That's all for the day, children. We'll meet in next class. Thank you. Have a nice day, children. Please
Thank
go
you,
through
ma'am.
the,
Bye, ma'am. Have a nice
please
day,
go through
ma'am.
the terminology words, children. What are the terminology today? What are the different terminologies we are using? Please go
Yes,
through the
ma'am.
words, please. That, because it's not mandatory, because you didn't have now, but later the words will be used by senior teachers. Means you are facing difficulties. What is trail? What is event? What is sample space? You know very well about these all things. What is simple? What is
Yes,
compound?
ma'am.
Event? So, yeah, please. That's all for the day, children. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Bye, children. Bye.